Kirk Cousins just signed with the Las Vegas Raiders, and honestly, it makes a lot of sense for both sides. The Raiders aren't expecting him to be their long-term answer. They drafted Fernando Mendoza and want to bring him along slowly. So Cousins comes in, plays, and keeps the seat warm. The interesting part is that Cousins has been here before. When he signed with Atlanta, they turned around and drafted a young quarterback almost immediately. This time he walked into it with full awareness, which says a lot about where he is in his career. Meanwhile, in Philadelphia, there's been some reporting this week that raised real questions about Jalen Hurts and how much he's been a factor in the Eagles' offensive struggles. Now, to be clear, this is someone who won a Super Bowl MVP and has won roughly 70% of his starts. Nobody's panicking, but the pressure heading into the season is legitimate, and there's another layer to it. Wide receiver A.J. Brown looks increasingly likely to be traded, with New England appearing to be the most interested team. That move would probably happen after June 1st for cap-related reasons, and replacing the kind of production won't be simple. The Ravens' situation with Lamar Jackson is worth paying attention to as well. Baltimore wanted to lock him into an extension this offseason. That hasn't happened. He has 2 years left on his current deal, voluntary workouts are completely optional for him, and there's nothing forcing him to engage in any extension conversations. The team did quietly restructure his contract, something they had the rights to do without his input, pushing some cap numbers into future years. It's a small detail, but it signals that negotiations didn't go the way Baltimore hoped. One last thing that came out of the NFL owners' meetings in Arizona: the referees' labor deal expires at the end of May, and the league has already started laying groundwork to bring in replacement officials if a new agreement isn't reached. They even passed a rule allowing the league to overturn clearly incorrect calls made by replacement refs, which tells you they're preparing for this to get drawn out. It's one of those stories that tends to fly under the radar but could be a real storyline heading into the season. If you want to stay current on all of it, subscribing makes sure you don't miss a thing.